The Dubna Magid Zatzal told the mashal of a teacher who was walking with his students through a thick forest. Don't be afraid of the wild dogs, he told his students. If you see dogs, all you have to do is say, Velechol b'nei Yisrael lo yecharatz kelev leshono, and the dogs will run away. Suddenly, a group of large dogs approached them, and the teacher was the first one to run, with the entire class running after him. When they calmed down, the students asked him, "Wait a minute, why were you so afraid? You told us we just have to say the pasuk and the dogs won't harm us." The Melamed replied, "When I heard the dogs barking, I became so frightened that I forgot the pasuk." He believed in the segula intellectually, but not in his heart. Therefore, he was afraid. The same is true with bitachon. One can know all the ideals of emunah and bitachon intellectually, but if the heart doesn't feel it, the concept of emunah will not change the way he perceives life and the way he reacts when challenges come. There was a doctor that once asked the Divrei Chaim of Sons, Zatzal, what his job was. The Divrei Chaim replied something unbelievable. He said, "I build bridges." The doctor couldn't imagine that the rabbi seated in front of him was an engineer. The Tzantzar Rab explained, "I'm busy building a bridge that spans my mind and the heart, so the thoughts of my mind will affect my heart, because the mind can know concept, but it requires constant review until the heart internalizes them." This lesson applies to bitachon also. We could speak about trusting and relying on Hashem all day long. However, we must invest thoughts and practice until we attain this level. The Al-Sheikh one time gave a derasha describing how bitachon and the power of bitachon and how it works. He said that if one trusts in Hashem, he doesn't have to work at all. Hashem will support him. There was a simple person present at the derasha, and he decided to put this into practice. He sold his donkey and a wagon to an Arab, and he spent his days in the Beit Midrash learning Torah. One day, the Arab found a treasure in a cave at the foot of the mountain. He loaded the treasure into the wagon, and he went one more time into the cave to make sure that he took everything. At that moment, the cave collapsed, and he was trapped inside under the rubble. His donkey decided that it was time for dinner, so he left on his own, and he followed the route that he knew best. That's going straight back to the house of the Yid, the Jewish person. The Jew became immensely wealthy, and everyone saw that when he trusted in Hashem, Hashem helped him. So a student asked the Al-Sheikh, "I don't understand. We also have bitachon. What a miracle happens to us also, the way it happened to him?" The Al-Sheikh said that there are different levels of trust in Hashem. When one honestly and sincerely has bitachon, miracles will happen. There was a special rabbi that goes weekly to prison to encourage and inspire the Jewish people there to improve their ways. One of the person there did teshuvah in jail due to the rabbi's influence, and he asked the rabbi to bring him a sefer on Hilchot Shabbat. The next week, when the rabbi came again, the prisoner said to the rabbi, listen what he said, "I will be leaving the prison soon," he said. The rabbi said, "How could that be?" He said, "You still have many years before you complete your jail term." The prisoner replied, "I read the sefer you gave me, and it says that Chazal say that when Klal Yisrael keeps 2 Shabbatot, we will be redeemed." The sefer adds in the name of the Chidushei Harim that it is also applied to the individual also. When a person keeps 2 Shabbatot properly, he earns his personal redemption. He will be saved and redeemed from his difficulties. This man told the rabbi, "I kept 1 Shabbat." Listen to the emunah he had. "I kept 1 Shabbat, and the next week I will keep the second, and then I will be redeemed from prison." That's what he said. The rabbi explained that things are not that simple. Many people keep 2 Shabbatot and they remain caught in their troubles for a long time. But this Jew didn't want to hear about it. He had more emunah than the rabbi, it sounds like. He trusted with a full heart in what he read in the sefer. He said, "I will leave jail next week, and you're going to see. I will keep the 2 Shabbatot, and Hashem will save me." 2 weeks later, the rabbi came to prison to visit everyone. And guess what? That man wasn't there. He was freed. The rabbi said, "What happened? How was he freed?" They told him that the judge who sentenced him to prison, he was about to retire, and he was an honest person, so he reviewed all the harsh sentences that were for all the people. He didn't want to retire with his sins on his hands. When he checked this particular Jew's case, he realized that there wasn't any sufficient evidence to convict him, and for so many years, so he decided to free him. This is a story of genuine emunah and bitachon. Believe without any doubts Hashem could do anything. The rabbi tried to discourage him even. He told him that it doesn't always happen. But when a person believes without any doubts, Hashem will certainly help him.